heartening to learn that someone has taken initiative to record the happenings during the COVID times and bring out the best. As we know, it was the best of the times and it was the worst of the times. Worst of the times because, for obvious reasons, it gave a real, rude shock to everyone. How people were dropping dead just like that. How this pandemic did not distinguish between the haves and have-nots, the poor or the rich. How it did not distinguish between a villager or a townie. It proved to be a great leveler, and it was the best of the times because it brought the best out of certain people, some people, like Yedula Krishna, Mahendra Reddy Garu, C.P. Sajjanar, Mahesh Bhagavat. Of course, they were in service, so naturally they had extra time and resource at their command to do service to the society. But there were many unsung heroes who are sitting here who had done their best. There is a reason why it's also the best of the times. As I said, somebody took initiative to record all those happenings during that time. How it recorded it, I think it records how it brought people together, how it brought different sections of society together in helping each other. I'm very happy that I have been invited for this to sit along His Excellency the Governor. Hope this book of Krishna, Yedula and Arun Tiwari literally goes the extra mile and it attains the same popularity and inspires people as the wings of fire. So thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
First of all, my gratitude to Krishna and Sajjanar Garu for inviting me. In fact, my Rachkonda, it was earlier named as Cyberabad East, and then subsequently it became Rachkonda Police Commissariat, and almost for 3 years we used to function from Cyberabad Police Commissariat, top 2 floors. Vinoba Bhave, he used to say that भूख लगने पे खाना ये शरीर की प्रकृति है, भूख न होते हुए भी खाना ये विकृति है, और भूख होते हुए भी अपनी भरी हुई थाली दूसरों को देना ये हमारी संस्कृति है. I quoted this for this reason कि Rachkonda Security Council was not there, and 3 years Cyberabad Security Council has helped us to work in Rachkonda. So all the activities, it may be Women's Forum Margdarshak Program, Sanghamitra Program, it may be Traffic Forum, it may be the Cyber Security Forum, it may be the Security Forum. All these forums under banner of SCSC we were running, and then subsequently Mahendra Reddy sir motivated us to start our own Rachkonda Security Council, and that council we started in 2019, just before the COVID time. So there was then we started like a competition amongst 2 commissariats. Whatever Cyberabad used to do, we used to do there in Rachkonda. Sometimes something we used to do extra, sometimes they used to do something extra. So that healthy competition, and that has benefited thousands of people in Hyderabad, Cyberabad and Rachkonda. And Sajjanar Garu, and along with Krishna Garu, they have gone beyond Telangana. Many states they have reached through SCSC. I must appreciate. This kind of vision no one will have. That panic period, I have seen 2 types of people. The first, they were too generous. They used to come to help us. Mother Teresa has said that the hands which help others are much holier than the lips that pray. So these helping hands we have seen in the COVID period. Many people, they were coming out and helping us. At the same time, I have seen other face of human being. Many people, beyond, they have compromised with ethics, and they were targeting the even poor people also for want of money. And that job also, that time in the COVID period, it was on our shoulder to help them. I will just quote 2 examples. One example, one day in Rachkonda, I got a phone call that from Kisra to LB Nagar to take a person with illness because of the COVID phase 2 that time. The ambulance fellow charged 1,65,000. And then we called that fellow. Then he apologized and returned back 1,60,000. So, see, everything, there was a limit. I have seen many hospitals where minimum rate was per day, per bed, 1 lakh rupees. I have paid 8 lakhs rupees for 9-day treatment of my own father. That's why I'm telling this. There are many good hospitals here, but at the same time, some people, they have really, they have done something wrong with the humanity, and of course, we will not appreciate that. God is there, God will take care of them. But many things we could do in that period beyond our call of duty. While fighting for the COVID, in both the commissariat, we made only one point, that bachenge to aur bhi ladenge. There should not be a human loss. And in Rachkonda commissariat, from the day one, I made it a point. 3,000 of my colleagues, including myself, I got affected in all the 3 phases. But none of our colleagues, they succumbed to COVID. So all the 3,000 people who got affected with the COVID, they came out, they have conquered the COVID, and every time, whenever the batch of our soldiers, our policemen, they used to report for duty, we used to play a band for them and welcome them, just to motivate them, so that they can work more for the humanity. Many projects we have done in that period. Some project I still remember. One project was the Mahindra Allied came forward from the corporate, and they helped us giving ambulances, giving vehicle, and the pregnant women and the dialysis patient. We used to pick them and take them to the dialysis center, take them for the delivery. So that was another job we used to do. The last ride service, where the funeral with all proper protocol, that was done in Cyberabad, the same way we have done in Rachikonda also. We also started one helpline. You know, all people were under depression. Many people, they were having negative thought in mind. Some of them committed suicide also. So for them, we started helpline with the help of dedicated psychiatrists. And that helpline was really handy in the COVID period. They used to attend from morning 9 to night 10 o'clock, counseling people that how the life is beautiful, how you should survive. And they used to send our police people to their home to motivate them, to encourage them. And that has really saved many, many lives during that period. During the COVID period, one thing we have seen that everyone was at home. And we used to get complaint that from the women that husband is at home 24/7 and it's very difficult for us. So the counseling, online counseling for the husband also, we have started during the COVID period, that to help the spouse share the responsibility, and both of you can run your family well. So Sanghamitra, the program against domestic violence, that was started by both SCSC and RKSC during the COVID period only. So overall, this COVID period was a learning lesson for all of us, and special thanks to Krishna Yedula Garu for reminding us of this period. We have forgotten actually. No one wants to remember the COVID period again. But you, with the help of Arun Tiwari Garu, you have jotted down all the efforts made by you, your team, all the volunteers of Cyberabad, under the leadership of our friend Sajjanar Garu. So all these efforts you have jotted down in this extra mile book. Really, really, you people, you have gone extra mile beyond and work for the humanity. My salute to your work. Thank you. Best wishes.